Hey guys, it's Edward and today I'll show you how to start OnlyFans management in 2026.
Where the crazy people meet on the street with no name. If you wish upon a star, here's the place.
How to successfully start OFM in 2026. Let me show you what you actually need to start OFM. So the first thing is obviously a model. How can you start OFM without a model? How do you get it? So before getting your first interaction with a model, you need to understand some stuff. You need to ask yourself these questions. Does my IG page look trustworthy and high value? Why would a model choose to work with me? And what do I offer that makes me different? If you got the answers right, we can move on to the next step, but you actually need to ask yourself these questions before starting. They're so important, you don't realize right now, but they are. So, here we are. So there's two methods. So it's the free methods and the paid methods. There are the free methods and the paid ones. Let's start with the free ones. The first one and the most used one is the classic Instagram page with luxury videos, pics, uh, fake OF screenshots, payouts, money. Just larping. The second one is less used than the first one. It's build up a model page and outreach from there. So you just build up a model page with fake results, same as the first one, but it's different because you're using a girl. So you can buy a lot of followers, buy a lot of views, likes, everything just to make comments to make it look legit. Also, I recommend you for both the first method, the first free method, and the second one to actually let the account rest after you post every story. So obviously, you make a highlight reels after you post every story and the picture on the profile. You should let them rest for at least a month. Because if you outreach and they see your actually posts were made 1 hour ago and you got 10K likes, obviously it's fake. The third one, I think the best one, the free method, that's literally the best. It's referral. Basically, you have other models that referral you to other models. So if you have a friend in the OFM, they obviously have models, so they can referral more because there's models that have friends IRL that want to start OFM as well, and they don't have any clue on how to do it. So obviously referral is the best free method in my opinion. Let's get into the paid methods to get models and the faster methods, because the free ones can take you a couple weeks, months, or days, and the paid one can take you hours or at least a day. So the first one is trusted model marketplaces on Telegram. So you want to buy a model. That's the first one. You basically just buy a model from the marketplaces. It usually costs around 500 and 1,000. It can reach up to 10K as well, but the minimum is like, I think, 330. That's the minimum they go for. Obviously they're not high quality models, but again, it's something good to start with if you don't want to invest a lot of money. The second one is paying outreachers. Also on the first method, there's a thing as well. When you get in contact with the model, you need to act professional. You don't have to sound like, I don't know, like a child. Okay, give me content, I'll do that, I'll bring you 100,000 subscribers in the first days. No, you need to act professional. Talk to her, explain the situation. Also, there's two different models. So there are the salary ones, where you basically just pay them 1K each month, 800, depends how much they ask, but the minimum is like 800. Or the commission ones, and the lowest is like 30%, and the highest, I think it's 60. But obviously you want to go to like between 30 and 50. Okay, so paying outreachers, basically you just pay people to find you models. You pay them, like, if they found you a model, you pay them $50 or $100. It's cheaper than the model marketplaces, but it's way riskier. So it's way risky. And then the third one, I think it's the best one, it's meta ads. So for you to get a model, you use meta ads on Instagram. Obviously make a fancy ad, again professional. That's because this is a real business. You need to treat this as a real business. um Basically, meta ads, it's you use around 75 euros, 50 euros to get your first model or first contract. So yeah, this is basically it. It's the best guide, I think. There's nothing better, I think, than this. Um, so let's get to the second one, the traffic source. Um, what platform should I use for traffic? Actually, I recommend you get into the traffic source before the model, so you have the traffic ready. So obviously, when you get a model, you need to have the traffic ready to start, because if you get a model and you have no fucking clue on how to get traffic, it's gonna be annoying. So what platform should I use for traffic? To help you understand, I'll rank three social media platforms on a basic leaderboard, you know. So let's start with the best one, the first one, Instagram. So we got pros and cons. Let's start with pros. It's the number one traffic platform that every agency is using. It's the goal of every OFM agency. This is where you want to start, you know, or the goal, you know. If you start on Reddit, then you want to expand on Instagram. It's the best one. Why is the best one? It's easy, scalable. You can build up a strong personal brand. You know, it's a big potential. You can make a Sophie Rain, who knows. It's no geolocation based. So what that means is basically you don't have to be in US to actually target US. And you can use AI to build a pipeline for AI hybrid. It also basically you have a workflow or something. You spend around 50 cents per reel, or maybe less, or $1, and you use AI plus the real model, of course, and you create hybrid. So you basically do it on a larger scale. You don't put the model to work anymore. uh, so she's just retired, you know. Let's finish up with the cons for Instagram. Also, sorry guys if my English is a little bit bad. I know, but you know, I'm working on it. I think if you go from the first video that I posted to this one, it's a bit improve. You can see a little bit of improvement, you know. So Instagram is stricter. So because of the people or the kids or however you wanna call them, dumb idiots, they started spamming Instagram with AI, like straight AI porn or AI, and the Instagram is facing a lot of lawsuits. You can search on YouTube and Google. So they just became stricter. They just replaced the whole personal, the real personal, with AI. So AI can be wrong. Even though on my main account that I use, like my main account I use on Instagram, I got banned. So I had to appeal, and then I had to put my face, and then I had to use AI to use ID, you know. So it was bullshit. Bans occur more than often than they used to, and it's related to the first thing, because it's only because people started spamming uh, not safe for work in DMs or stories and everything, and it just became stricter. And it's all about AI. AI is the fault right now. Obviously, fully AI, no hybrid. The next one is good niches becoming more saturated. So on Instagram, for you to find a unique niche, it's very hard. I think it's not as easy as it used to be. So yeah, organic is harder. You need to come up with new ideas. Exactly like I told you with the good niche, with the good niches, it's just it's not as easy as it used to be. You know. So this is Instagram. You're gonna have to choose between one. So let's go to the second one, Reddit. So let's start with pros and cons. In my opinion, I use Reddit. So obviously, again, Instagram is top one, Reddit is top two, but I use only Reddit for now. So why? Because it's easy US traffic. You can get US traffic. It's no geolocation. You use subreddits to get the specific niche. You know. So yeah, the weirder the better. So Reddit is a weird platform for weird people, so you need to understand that before hopping into the boat, you know. Also, you need to look at your own model before. I actually say this a lot of times before you get into Reddit. If she's not made for Reddit, then it's no point, bro. You can do suicide, you can do fucking 1,000 upvotes. It's not gonna convert as a good model, you know. It's easy to black hat, so there's a lot of black hat methods on YouTube or everything. So it's easy to black hat. Then you know, compared to Instagram, it's way easy to black hat with jailbreak phones and everything. It's easier. Also, you don't need a big investment. For example, let me give you a nice scenario. If you have a Reddit account created on your main phone that you use daily, you can actually, and let's say you created that, I don't know, a year ago, and you used it almost weekly since a year ago. Trust me, that account, if you know how to farm it and everything, trust me, if you use that account, it's so hard to get banned because you are already flagged as a real person, you know. There's bunch of strategies. I don't know, like safe for work, not safe for work, subreddit method, organic method, black hat method, suicide. There's a lot of strategies compared to IG, I think, and there's a wide range of niches and specific subreddits available. So you have a lot of niches like fandom, mistress. There's a lot of niches, bro. I don't even know all of them. You know, smoking fetish, a lot of niches. Let's do with the cons as well. So Reddit is stricter due to spammers. So exactly like Instagram, it became stricter because of people, you know, spamming it. Um, Also, I'm pretty sure Reddit is a platform that doesn't use AI like Instagram does. So compared to Instagram, they don't use AI that much. Bans happen very often lately. So this is what Reddit is known for. Is that you get banned pretty easy. That's why you run multiple accounts or have backups. You know. Um, So yeah, this is the second one, and let's get to the third one. It's TikTok, of course. So we got pros and cons. Let's start with the cons this time. You know, so it's geolocation based. This is the main problem. So if you're from India, you get traffic from India. If you're from, I don't know, US, you get traffic from US. If you're Polish, you get traffic from your country. You know, so this is the main thing that's annoying compared to IG and Reddit and X and multiple platforms. Yeah, it's very strict. So compared to Reddit and Instagram, I think it's way stricter. Also, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's way stricter. TikTok is a weird platform, you know. Yeah, so you need to funnel to IG, then deep link to OF. This is a big problem as well because you can't use the OF link or deep link in the bio or link tree or anything. You need to funnel them to IG and then to OF, you know. So yeah, um, this is my main Telegram channel. If you guys want to join, it's basically I'm dropping a lot of stuff. We actually have a free content repurpose bot as well as for free, like completely free. So what platform should I use now? This is probably the question it's in your mind right now. So based on the info I told you up, you should take a decision. Like there are other platforms like X, Threads, as well, dating apps, but I didn't try them that much, so I can talk about something that I never used or tried. So yeah, we also have a number three before ending this video. It's a proper mindset and goals. So when you join this business, bro, you don't need to come up and think, oh, I'm gonna make fast money. You know, you need to be patient. You're gonna go through a lot, and you need to be ready, like to actually fall and then get up. So you need to have a proper mindset. It's not fast money compared to, like, yes, 2 years ago it was fast money. Right now it's not fast money. So you need to be actually very careful with it, because if you get a bad mindset and you get into this business, you're not gonna make it, dude. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is OFM 2026 from zero, how to successfully start OFM. If you guys can like and share and comment, it would be amazing. Yeah, see ya.